I, Donald Eade. I, Donald Eade. Do take thee, Glenys Trine. To take thee, Glenys Trine. To be my lawful wedded wife. To be my lawful wedded wife. To have and to hold. To have and to hold. From this day forward. From this day forward. I, Glenys Trine.
I, Glenys.
Do take thee, Donald Eade.
Do take thee, Donald Eade.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To have again. Really, it's been, well, almost overwhelming to see the things that have come and to realize how much thought has gone into so many of them, how useful they're going to be. The manse at Mosgiel has a number of things it needs, or it did need. It's now going to have most of them, thanks to you folks. And when Glenn and I get down there, it won't be long before our goods and chattels follow us, and we shall be able to really set up house and then welcome anybody and everybody very cheerfully and gladly. And so we do thank you very much indeed for your gifts. We won't be able to remember as we're saying goodbye to you at the door or wishing you well just what it was you gave, but you'll know, won't you, that we do really appreciate them. One of these days, if you haven't already received it, my wife, who's a very fine letter writer, will send you a little letter. And I won't object.
Marriage strong. Here's Queen Mary, now dead, but giving advice to her granddaughter, who is now our Queen. Remember, Queen Mary said, life is made up of loyalty. Loyalty to your friends, loyalty to things beautiful and good, loyalty to the country in which you live, and above all, for this holds all other loyalties together, loyalty to God.
So that is very important. Someone has said for healthy living we need 8 hugs a day. So I hope you'll both be very healthy. But comfort includes that side of solace and consolation and cheering the other up when they're down. But it also has the thought in it of strength. It comes from the Latin. And the best illustration I know, remember with some glee, it comes from the tapestry in Bayeux in France, where there's a group of soldiers marching off to battle. The bishop is following up behind with a spear, prodding. And underneath the caption reads, believe it or not, the bishop comforts his troops. Right. There's a sense in which comfort means to put backbone into your pie. It's been said that this relationship of marriage is the only game of chance which all ministers heartily approve of. And there's an element of truth in that, because none of us knows what the future holds. And now, folk, while you're still standing, allow me to introduce to you, with great pleasure, Dr. and Mrs. Eade. The tank was not that good. In lieu of mine. Hair on my head, then I get a double chin. I put the chin up so that you can't see my double chin, and I've got no hair on top. Would I lie to you? All these years you've known me? I've been thinking it up all day, ever since I woke up this morning. Well, that weather. Well, was there an Aborigine? Probably. The Aborigines probably have one for the winter. Just remember,
of the hall as it is prepared for tonight. Give us a smile, Don.
Welcome back, home viewers. The royal couple have now entered the auditorium. Judy, tell us what brings them.
Signed by D. Alice of Auckland. Underneath, with just a peep showing from under her coat, is a baby blue pleated organza dress. This was, of course, designed by her usual designer, Wingfield Fashion. She looks
Of course, Don, having money being no object, is probably wearing a suit from Saks or Mark Richards, and he also is looking very dashing tonight. We know Don, of course, and his reputation as a model from last year, and a very, very talented person indeed. Would you like to take a seat?
Now things have changed a little bit in New Zealand. Big companies are going under. I heard the other day where 8 companies a week are going under in New Zealand, so times are tough, but the government are doing things to improve it. They're going to combine a couple of companies, Telecom and the Post Office, and they're going to call it Compost.
moments like this, there are 101 things that could be said, and there's never enough time, so I'm not going to say them. But I do want to just say that for me, as well as for Glenn, there's been a tremendous amount of joy and fulfillment in serving here at Mount Albert and being part of the Mount Albert family.
I do. I just say that a church family is a most amazing thing. Mount Albert particularly. I've had 19 years here, and it's just amazing the memories that there are, the things that have been done in that time, the things that have been done for me, the support that's been given to me. Two things I'd just like to say about Mount Albert that have moved me very much and have made it very difficult to leave. One is that Mount Albert has a mature lot of people in that they support one another very, very well when there is a time of stress and strain. And secondly, I would thank you for the opportunity that you have given us to be able to serve you. We have 12 years we were able to take from the community, and for 7 years we have been able to give back, and that has been a great privilege. And I find that I'm like a plant that has the roots going deep down into the earth, and all of a sudden now, somebody, I don't know who, is hoiking me up and going to plant me somewhere else, and I don't want to be planted anywhere else.
Andrew didn't bother to let me know about this until 10 minutes ago, but he did have other things on his mind. I'm just glad it comes right at the beginning, because now I can enjoy the rest of the evening. He's going to have to wait and listen to all the jokes and stories and whatever else. We're here to say thank you to God and to rejoice together in this occasion. So let's just pray. For friends, new and old, and for the opportunity of meeting again, we give thanks, Lord, for food in all its variety, which will give us pleasure, and if we eat too much, give us indigestion.
And Chantal acting as Santa. Is that another one for me?
I think if
There's a slide mine there.
from Santa, everyone should
I should not expect a break.
And then the full house.
stop and open.
Michaela's first Christmas. The full crowd.
Oh, we're going to have a band.
We were hoping to be outside, but with wonderful weather.
Oh.
Oh, they're running away. Where's wasn't it?
Of it. Nana and Poppers and Michaela coming up. That's right. Having a meal of baked beans with all their cousins.
Yay!
Miss Fraser turning around trying to copy the photo. David looking very cool.
You want to stay yeah.
Liam sitting over there who's just won a speech competition. Way. Papa. And Michaela. Oh, Michaela's decided she wants to move somewhere. Uncle Donald coming in behind.
Hello. What are you going to do?
Oh, you want to do?
I've got it, but I have to hold it.
There's always
Mother's holding this truck because it's come disconnected.
All right.